Yes, yes, so Hairless here. Pink, Never Gonna Not Dance Again, released in 2022. This was the most recent monthly members poll winner. If you want to vote on these, you can do so on my Patreon, completely free. The link will be in the description below. I don't really know Pink too well, to be honest. I don't think I can recall any of her songs by name. I feel like when I was really small, I may have heard a song or two, if they were on the radio or whatnot, but I do believe I thought a Pink Floyd song was by Pink. Maybe I had just discovered who Pink was whilst listening to a Pink Floyd song for a young child. If both of the artists' names have Pink in them, who can blame me for getting confused? Yes, this is me trying to cope with the embarrassing story I just told you. So that's where we're at. The theme for this poll was songs that make you happy. So I'm expecting this to be a happy song, especially considering the song's title. Oh, that looks tasty. That looks really tasty.
If someone told me that the world would end tonight, you could take all that I got for once, I wouldn't start a fight. You could have my liquor, take my dinner, take my fun, my birthday cake, my soul, my dog, take everything I love. But oh, one thing I'm never gonna do is throw away my dancing shoes. And oh Lord, don't try me, really not tonight. I'll lay down and die, I'll scream and I'll cry. We've already wasted enough time. I'm never gonna not dance again. I'm never gonna not dance again. Oh, I just wanna pop and look to my records, let go all of my clothes. Never gonna not dance again. Dance, I'm gonna dance, bruh. Dance, I'm gonna dance. I want my life to be a win.
Hey, it's a catchy song, no? Really catchy song. And Pink's voice, she has such a distinctive voice. I am very aware that she's a extremely powerful singer, and I think completely deserves the fame she has found. I've seen a clip of her in training where someone stands on her core while she's singing. Really a powerful, powerful singer. And I really like her tone. Powerful voice, chest voice, obviously for the chorus here. That note up there is a C, which for context is what I call the wow operatic tenor top note. Sounds super easy for her, and of course the video helps. What an active supermarket this is. I don't think I've ever seen so many characters in my local supermarket when I've gone for a shop. Would be cool to see Pink skating through there like that. So yeah, I guess she is never going to not dance again, because it's a very upbeat song. If this is your first time watching my channel, this is where we now do a pause for copyright reasons. Without the pauses, my video can get taken down. That's no fun for anyone. So if you don't like pauses, here's your warning. And let's discuss the music, because there are a lot of fun things in there. I think I'll start with the harmony, and then maybe later on we can talk about the rhythms. Just quickly though, the main thing with the chorus is how it comes in on the second beat of the bar. You think it will come in on the strong beat, but no. That slap down was where we expect it to come in, and then the pointed hands is where it does come in. I know for sure there are other songs that deploy this delayed entry, which just gives it another burst of energy and throws up the monotony of the rhythms. Not that the rhythms are monotonous in this at all, but it does more than that as well. Let's listen again and notice how long the notes are on Dance Again, the two most important words of the song.
I'm never gonna not dance again.
Mostly on the dance. It sounds weird saying dance in a British accent when they sing it, never gonna not dance again. This works nicely with the harmony because we're getting some quite juicy chords on that moment.
I'm never gonna not dance again. I'm never gonna not dance again. Oh.
There are 4 chords in the chorus that we hear, and they are these, starting with C minor, with the 7th note in there, but also this note in there, to create a real scrunch chord. Then the second chord is very similar. We take this note, move it to the bottom. That's the second chord, and then we finish. So to simplify them a little bit, the first chord, as I showed, was interesting. But really, this is a C minor chord with some extra notes in there. And then the second chord, as I said, this note is moved to the bottom. And that's important because otherwise it's the same core notes on the top for the first two chords. But what it sounds like we're hearing is these chords. So it's little things. Instead of like having this twice, on the second chord you move a different note to the bottom. And that really helps give the feeling of movement. It's a well thought out song in terms of the harmony and the little things they do to make it more interesting. There was a little chromatic fall. Listen out for.
Is throw away my dancing shoes and oh Lord, don't try me really not tonight.
And that same melodic idea, melodic theme, when it came earlier, it was treated slightly differently. You'll be listening out for that chromatic fall.
You could have my liquor, take my dinner, take my fun. My birthday cake, my soul, my dog, take everything I love.
But you can hear it isn't there. There is another bit of chromaticism, but the main difference here, a little nice suspension in there. So basically what's happening is we're getting, instead of the next time, which is the chromatic bit. So that's the chord, and then that's the chord, and then is part of this chord. But to make it just a bit more interesting than just chords falling, we get, and then this note is repeated, causing a suspension, a clash there, and then it just simply falls down, which is a bit smoother. Don't you think? For the next line of the verse, she easily could have just repeated that with the suspension, but instead we get the chromatic descent instead, so she's changed it up a little bit. So they're moving around the chords a little bit, making the chords a bit non-standard, adding funky notes in there. Yeah, let's carry on with the song. It's very upbeat, very cool, and I want to see what other adventures happen in this very lively and active supermarket.
I'm gonna dance. I want my life to be a Whitney Houston song. I got all good luck and zero fucks. Don't care if I belong, no. If I could kill the thing that makes us all so dumb, we're never getting younger, so I'm gonna have some fun. Cause oh, one thing I'm never gonna do is throw away my dancing shoes. And oh Lord, don't try me really not tonight. I'll lay down and die. I'll scream and I'll cry. You know that I'm starting a fight. I'm never gonna not dance again. I'm never gonna not dance again. Oh, I just wanna pop and look to my records. They go all on my clothes. Never gonna not dance again. Dance, I'm gonna dance, bro. Dance, I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna get ya. I'll lay down and die. I'll scream and I cry. You know that I'm
Interesting. Clearly a harmonic shift. Sorry, I just found it very funny how he's just eating his meat. He does not care that Pink is there just dancing all over him. Protein is protein. At the end of the day, he needs to get his fix. But yeah, there's clearly an interesting shift in the harmony. I'm curious how the rest of this little section plays out. But first, I just want to listen again, figure out and show you what we're hearing. I think I have a pretty good idea.
dance. I'm gonna get ya. Dance. I'll lay down and die. I'll scream and I cry. You know.
So these chords are interesting for sure. Let's get the keyboard up. So the key of this song is B flat major. And major is happy, minor is more sad sounding, right? So what's happening here is we've taken the home key of B flat, but she's changed it to the minor, the slightly sadder version. The chord does move down at one point to here, but the B flat, the home key, is constantly playing in the bass underneath. It's stubborn, it's not moving, just really reaffirming the idea of B flat.
I'll lay down and die. I'll scream and I cry.
So B flat minor with that at the bottom down there. Then a quick shift down with the B flat down, and then back up to B flat, but this time the major. So it's like a little emotional roller coaster. Minor, other chord, but still B flat in there somewhere, and then up to major. And the lyrics here, I'll scream and I'll cry. Just before that, I'll lay down and die. She's a bit emotional here, a bit dramatic, if you will. It's an emotional roller coaster. Does she want to never not dance again? I.e., she will be dancing forevermore. Or is she going to lay down and die? She can't make up her mind. The music as well. Sorry, the video, everything's falling, calamity, disaster. Let's see how this section plays out. If you enjoy these videos or find them helpful, please consider supporting me. Patreon has a bunch of exclusive benefits, behind the scenes videos, additional reaction content, Q&A videos, and more. For a one-time donation, you can donate me a hot chocolate at the Buy Me a Coffee link, or become a YouTube member for these groovy emojis and membership badges. And a huge thank you to these lovely people on the screen now.
I'll lay down and die. I'll scream and I cry. You know that I'm starting a fight. I'll lay down and die. I'll scream and I cry. We've already wasted enough time. We've already wasted enough time.
That was a very obvious change back into the major, the happy upliftingness of everything. And wow, sorry, this is just a powerful voice appreciation here. Blended voice up to F up there. That's really high. So her melody way up there. She ends here, and the chord we're hearing actually at the moment is, which naturally tells us we can hear it. It's going to move to the next chord, which is our home key, B flat. But this is the chord, and she is singing right in the middle there. We can hear that dissonance. Her voice being so powerful, blended, much less tingy than this piano sound, of course. There were all the moving parts in the background as well. And now...
Why'd it stop?
Interesting ending there. I liked the harmony. Simple harmony there. It's like a unifying moment, isn't it? Where anyone can go and sing along. The saxophone as well, going a bit crazy. Video, very fun. There was a llama or alpaca at one point. And I love how we have the harmony of the chorus underneath a da, dance again, always playing in the background. This song has a very subtle emphasis on juicy chords, dissonant notes, sustaining through. And of course, it's so uplifting, so energetic, all the rhythms elsewhere really, I don't want to say counteract it or like cancel each other out. Weirdly, they work really well together, these long sustained juicy chords and crazy rhythms elsewhere. I think it's a really well constructed song. As with any song, there are certain moments that I prefer to other moments in the song. I really like the chorus, which ultimately is probably the most important part of the song. Coming in after the strong beat, a little bit of surprise, boom, cha, and her little rundown as well. Never gonna dance as well. Yeah, just nice, catchy, makes you want to sing along. So many layers. We have cheering, then there was that cha and cha and cha in the offbeats that we just heard. In the trumpets, disco balls out, a lot of funk elements coming in now in true style. Color scheme, kind of synth wavy of the 80s, funk, very 70s. Weird what we start thinking about, isn't it, with these visual stimuli? Anyway, there we go. Pink, Never Gonna Not Dance Again. Powerful voice, great singer. Good to see she's still going strong with these new songs. Once more, if you'd like to vote in these monthly members polls, completely free, just head over and become a free member of my Patreon, link in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and if you made it this far, to show me and help the algorithm, just comment a disco ball. You don't need to say any words, just that will help enough. A like on the video as well would be greatly appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and I will see you next time.